what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel, and today we are looking at the 4-3-2-1 formation and the best tactics for it to get more wins in FIFA 22. This was requested to me from someone on the Facebook groups that I am active in, so thank you for the suggestion. And yeah, so let's just get right into it. This is the team that I'm rocking, and everyone's in the same position. So yeah. So we start off with a balanced defensive style, just because I feel like, you know how I am really, I like doing the pressing myself. So yeah, that's the reason why I keep it balanced. We're going to keep this kind of short, sweet, because there are some clips in here that I want to show you as well when I'm talking about it, and they'll overlap this. So 45 on the width, and this is because, again, with the defence, since it's only a 4-back, you want to keep it as tight and compact as possible, and it's the same with the depth, so you don't get caught out by over-the-top through balls. And you'll see through the clips that I'm showing you now just really quickly of how good these actually are. And as well, we're going to use, I love the slow build-up play on this game. I think it's really effective when it comes to just wanting to build up the play, obviously slowly, but you know, with players not making runs off you that much. So I think in this formation, where that tight midfield three are, and they never really move, it sort of just turns into like almost a 4-2-3-1 in some sort of a way. But I like it just because it's a bit more compact, everyone's a bit closer together, and it's really easy just to sort of spray balls out to your wingers or to the striker again. So yeah, so then we move on to the forward runs. This is really effective when lobbing through balls over the top. You'll see again the amount of times I do it with Arnautovic, the amount of times I just spread balls to Lozano and Politano. It's really effective in the sense of just getting in behind and making chances to either cross, or just getting behind just to score and bang it in near post, or you know, finesse shot it, whatever preference you are. But I really like just doing the near post shots or green time finesses as well. So yeah, with the width with the attackers, since we do use the wingers a bit more, we've gone from 45 or 50 to 55. This is just to give them a bit more width, just to be really bombing down and sort of targeting the defenders and the fullbacks, obviously. So with that as well, since we do cross a bit more in this formation, I have put the players in the box onto a 6 rather than having it on a 3 or a 4. That's just because we want people to run into the box like Arnautovic, like Kessie, you know, just the tall players just to sort of get in there and try and make an impact. Even Lozano running in back post or Politano running in back post. And the same again, guys, corners and free kicks, I can't stress enough, just keep it on 1. It saves you so much hassle from counter attacks. And yeah, with all that being said, this is how it sort of looks in game. So yeah, pretty much as soon as it is on the starting screen. But yeah, the instructions are what makes it different. So yeah, we'll go straight on to the instructions. Goalkeeper balance. I've said this with everything, it's up to your personal preference. Sometimes I use comes to crosses and sweeper keeper, but for this I just kept it balance, keep it simple. And it seems to be working really well. Szczesny's actually quite decent on this game. He has a few hit and misses, but what keeper doesn't? We're using Furlan Mendy, obviously out of position, but he has that 5-star weak foot that helps him a lot. So with most of my formations that I've shown you, all of them, stay back while attacking, conservative interceptions, overlap and step up. Again, I can't stress enough, if you feel like you're a bit more advanced at defending than the average player, you can use step up, but if otherwise, just please use balanced. You know, just stick them to position. Step up is only really used if you're gunning to sort of, you know, press really hard and press from the front. And that's what I use on my fullbacks, just because I am a player who likes to press by themselves, hence why I keep the defensive style on balance and not press after possession lost, etc. So I've got that onto both Spinazzola and onto Mendy. De Ligt and Koundé, keep them the same. Don't have to worry about that. So with Kessie, since he's more of my defensive midfielder, keep him on stay back while attacking, stay on the edge of the box for a cross, conservative interceptions and cover centre. And this is just obviously, yeah, because you want to play a bit more of a DM, so almost like a 4. I don't know, it's a mix between like a 4-2-3-1 and a 4-3-3 with a DM. And Kessie sort of seems to be that DM for me. Barella, I've got stay back while attacking, you know, just doesn't move, so I don't want him in the box, I don't want him on the edge of the box. I just sort of keep him in that middle slot with conservative interceptions and cover centre, and I think Barella's just one of the best passes in the Serie A. So if you can afford him or his in-form, I've obviously only got his 84 here, his non-in-form, but if you can get his in-form, I would recommend, because he is a baller. I'd say like the Italian Kante. And with the kit, obviously he's my more attacking midfielder. So yeah, I keep him on balance. You can obviously put on get forward and you know, obviously get forward or balance, but I just like him personally on balance. I think he does enough there. Get into the box for a cross just to make him make it through more forward runs. Obviously, you know, make him more of a cam. And yeah, with conservative interceptions and cover centre. Yeah, conservative interceptions, by the way, guys. it literally only says try and intercept passes if the player can win the ball clearly, which means that he's not going to be pressing as much for the ball and he conserves his stamina a lot more. And I think stamina is really important this year, so make sure you've got that on most of your players. And for the wingers, they pretty much play as inside forwards. So if you've ever played like Football Manager, it's pretty much like having 3 strikers up front. And that's what I have with Politano and Lozano. They're basically the same on each. So yeah, with this, you basically want to keep on stay central, get in behind, and stay forward. Obviously, you don't want to have it unbalanced just because or drift wide just because they come too far and too far out with the game. So I think stay central is probably the best. So they obviously play as like 3 strikers, and it's the same with Arnautovic really. Just stay central, get in behind, stay forward. So yeah, I'd say try this out, especially if you're good with pressing the ball and pressing for tackles and stuff. As you'll see throughout the gameplay as well, we've got a few times where I just literally win the ball just because I'm pressing really hard, and I get the ball and obviously counter off that. So yeah, with all that being said, I hope the mix of gameplay and me explaining what it kind of does has made sense. And yeah, if you like this sort of style of video, please let me know in the comments, or let me know on Facebook where I post it. With all that being said, make sure to leave a like on the video if you have enjoyed. If you're new around here, please subscribe. We are trying to aim for 100 subscribers by the end of the year. We are currently on 71, and I can't thank you guys enough for the feedback on the 4231 video, just because it obviously hit over 1,000 views and it got 30 or something likes, so that was amazing. If we can try and aim for 10 likes this video, it would be absolutely incredible. It just shows the support, and obviously it helps me with the YouTube algorithm, gets me out there. And yeah, with that being said, make sure to share it with your friends who might need help with a formation. And yeah, all these games are played in the Elite Division, so yeah, obviously I'm not saying I'm the best player in the world, but I've got a bit of an understanding, so hopefully this helps. Please let me know if it does help as well, and what formation you want me to cover next, or a player that you want me to cover next. And with all that being said, look after yourselves, look after your loved ones, and peace.